What's good, YouTube? Back here on some more Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer. And as you guys know, with season 3, they added multiple new bundles to the game, but there is one bundle in specific that gives you a pay-to-win item. It's going to be the brand new Mastercraft Digital Dreaming. It says wind down, put those slippers on, and show them that they're not on the level with the Tracer Pack Digital Dreaming Mastercraft Ultra Bundle Skin. This is how the Mastercraft does look right here, with a insane inspection that I didn't even know was even a thing on here. It's basically like a video game and actually has like a whole digital screen, which actually does look pretty cool. Comes with that. It also comes with a ultra skin as well too. As you can see, it has like just a bunch of glowing stuff on her, nothing too crazy. Also comes with a brand new sniper blueprint as well. Comes with an execution move, a emo, a charm, emblem, calling card, a spray, and also a loading screen. But the main focus is going to be the game over AMAX Mastercraft bundle, which looks absolutely insane. So I'm going to purchase this bundle right here and show you guys why this actually is a pay-to-win item. All right, so this is the Mastercraft here for the AMAX, which looks absolutely insane. Looks 10 times better in game without a doubt, especially with all the colors just from the background of the map. But that's not the premise of it. The premise of it is to show off the brand new iron sight, which it's a rarity that you see a lot of these Mastercrafts give a lot of these guns different iron sights, but it's also not like very like uncommon. It's definitely something that you see. A lot of these weapons are usually like, you know, pay to win because you're paying to get a better sight. It's not like the sight was like the worst thing in the world. It's different if the sight was absolutely worse, or if it just changed like a little part of it. Actually, it changed like the iron sight completely. Because if you know the AMAX has like technically this sight right here, but it has like little sorry buddy, but the AMAX usually has like two little like lines on the side of it, or like two other like little dots on it. So this blueprint literally allowed it to not have any of that, and it's absolutely just a clean slate of a sight, and it's just one strict thing that you have to basically just aim and line up, and you're pretty much living a good life. It's weird that they made an iron sight for this weapon, because the AMAX has like a very good clean iron sight just off the rip on its own. So the fact that they actually gave it another sight is definitely like a cool thing, because a lot of these ARs really, you don't really rock iron sight on a lot of these ARs. The AMAX is definitely one of those guns where you definitely do rock iron sight on it, and then you basically have another option that's absolutely better, but it's just unfortunately behind a paywall. And of course, it being behind a paywall, it's like one of the most expensive bundles in the entire game, because it is 3,000 coins, which is basically $30, which I personally never recommend to buy a bundle worth more than 2,400 coins. But obviously, if it's worth it, then it's worth it. But this definitely isn't one of those bundles that are worth it, in my personal opinion, of course, because the skin isn't even like too crazy in its own. But of course, every year with Call of Duty, there's always like a couple bundles they add to the game that are basically paid to win. You don't really see them too much sometimes, but I think this might be the first one in this game. Maybe not. There might be like another one that's just like one more left, but besides that, there really isn't too many pay to win bundles in Black Ops 6. I know in Modern Warfare 3 last year, I think we might have gotten like a total of maybe 4 bundles throughout the entire year that are like, you know, paid to win, and where they just completely flip the iron sight of your gun, or just give you some sort of advantage that a regular blueprint or just a regular gun wouldn't give you. So this whole pay to win shtick that Call of Duty does have it's nothing new. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's nothing new. It's always happened with Call of Duty every single year. And honestly, in Warzone's like the one that gets like the worst of it all, because they actually have bundles that actually give you like plus damage. Multiplayer, you really don't get that type of stuff in there whatsoever, but just certain blueprints just give you some sort of like damage advantage, which I've never really seen. It's definitely a rare thing, but if there ever was a game mode to actually give you that sort of thing, it's definitely Warzone. But for the multiplayer side of things, the main thing you usually get is probably like just an iron sight change, or just like a oh my god. All right, last game was just not my friend for some odd reason, so we're in a whole different game now, okay? But I had time to kind of think about the whole pay to win kind of thing. The only thing I could think of in this game that I personally know is pay to win, that I also might have covered as well too, is probably the clear camo in this game, because there's a variant in this game that has like a blueprint for the PP919 that basically gave it like a clear coat to it, to where if you put a camo in it, it basically went through the gun and basically like under the gun as well too. It made every single camo that you put on it more vibrant and just pop out a lot more. So that's the only other thing I can think that's probably like pay to win to a certain extent, because you obviously have to buy that bundle to get that sort of cool looking elevation of a camo for your skins. Besides that, I don't think there's any other sort of pay to win thing in this game, I'm gonna be honest. But like I was saying before, with the iron sight of the AMAX, I was very surprised that I got a sort of like new iron sight added to it, because the AMAX is such a clean iron sight. It's probably the only assault rifle that I will ever consider to have the best iron sight in Call of Duty. That, and probably also the M4 as well. The M4 is also one of those ARs you just use the iron sight for some odd reason, but giving this gun a sort of like iron sight buff was one of the most like insane things they ever could have done for Call of Duty, and probably not a mistake, but it was like really gave this gun a buff in terms of its sight. Count me in, because the AMAX is just absolutely insane. How do you open this door? Can someone teach me how to open this door, bro? It's closed and I don't know how to open it. Wait, I think he's about to open it. No, he's not. How do you open this door, man? I every time I see it, I just avoid it. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to open it. So this kid was just sliding through the floor. Did we just see that? Oh, it's open now. No, I just walked from back there. What? Oh, look at that timing. Oh my god. If there wasn't a counter up, I would have had a nasty nuke. Oh my gosh. I also think this blueprint or this mastercraft is also reactive too, because I think as I'm getting kills, you see like it has a whole bunch of like stars glowing around it and stuff like that. I don't think that's there from like the regular base of the weapon, like the default of it. You have to get kills, and I think over time it gets more like vibrant and just a lot more better. Bro, what is that? Is he hard scoping the stairs? Oh my god. No way he's laying down in a corner. Oh my god. I actually can't believe I actually got a nuke with this weapon. I actually can't believe it. Oh my god, I actually went insane. Let's just call this in. Yes, man. It's literally pay to win. Like, what more proof do you really want? This is also a mastercraft too, so I think whatever you actually want to edit on here will just simply edit, and also just keep the look of the gun. As clearly you can see, literally all the barrels, just keep the look of the gun literally no matter what. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing for the magazines, right? Nope, I just completely lied. They all change. So magazines change. I think just the barrel might be the only thing that stays the same. Then for the muzzle side of things, I think the muzzles also do change as well too. So I think whatever is highlighted golden is attachment that simply just don't change. But this is how the iron sight on the AMAX actually looks default. This is how it looked back in March 2019. This is how it looks here in Black Ops 6. But if you go over to the pay to win weapon, as you can see, it's a completely different look. Even the actual end of the gun looks completely different as well too. So honestly, it's one of the most beautiful changes of iron sight I've ever seen in my life. And a clean iron sight always attracts me, literally no matter what it is or like how it looks. Like as long as it looks clean to me, no matter if it's just wonky or just weird looking, I'm just gonna be very much attracted to it because it actually just looks very dope and very clean to me. So I just want to show you guys the difference of the base weapon, and then of course obviously the pay to win. No, thank you. I still die, but I'll take the death of that instead of getting executed. And that was insane. But like I was saying, I'll take an iron sight that's clean literally no matter what. Of course, like I said before, this bundle is 3,000 COD points, but I obviously don't recommend buying them. I just bought them just so I can showcase you guys the weapon, so you can go based off, you know, that premise of right here, basically saying if you want to buy it or not. Then of course it's your money, you do what you please with it. But I'm gonna buy it, show it off, and then you guys can, you know, build your opinion. I keep body bumping this kid, bro. Move. Like, why is he right on my butt? Like, damn, I body bumped a teammate 8 times. Like, back up from me, bro. Oh my god. But you guys can build your opinion based off this video right here, and just simply just can come to terms if you actually simply want to buy this Mastercraft or this bundle or not. Oh my god, bro, I don't know what it is with the game. Just the game's TTK got like faster with one major update. We still have Jackal kids running around the game. Actually, it's a shame. It's actually just so baffling to me, the amount of weird kids on the game that still use the Jackal. Like, holy, let it go. Didn't it get nerfed like 8 times? Like, use the Kilo, use the AMAX, or use something else. I'm done. But that is enough Black Ops 6 for me today here. Honestly, like I said before, this is a little pay to win iron sight. This iron sight completely changes the AMAX a lot, and it's actually one of the cleanest things that you ever can get just from a bundle. Just in general, the default looks dope, of course, but the actual Mastercraft itself looks even better, and it's definitely the best way to run the AMAX in my personal opinion. Of course, $30 later is the only downside to it all. But if you did enjoy today's video, feel free to drop a like on the video. So, if you guys are brand new, I'll see you guys in the next one.